There you go, guys. He pulled out $118,000 from this project, and then another 6,000, another 6, and you know what? He made all of this. Guys, this is how you make $444,000 in less than 6 hours.
They try to rip you off, but we won't let it happen. They want your money real bad. Doesn't matter who they rip off to make a buck. That's why you really need to count on Bash Bros, Bash Bros, Bash Bros.
Yo, what's going on, guys? This is the Bash Brothers. Welcome to another video. We're going to be diving into today, bro, I don't even know how to say this crap, OGGY and the tokens. I remember this cartoon when I was a kid though. Pretty sure this is copyright, right? But guys, this is crypto, man. By the time the lawyers find out, this guy is long gone in the Bahamas, bro. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to take a dive into this coin, see what he did, see how he structured his project, all that shady stuff, right? So it reached $8 million market cap. The project was around for roughly around about 6 hours, and then he packed his bags and left, and everyone was holding worthless bags of crap. Alright guys, if you guys like our stuff, you think it's pretty cool, Bash Brothers dishes out some pretty cool content, feel free to like our video and give us a subscribe too, guys. Helps us to grow and reach people who may have also got screwed by clowns like this guy, and then we can help them out as well. Alright, so guys, first thing you got to know, man, is that all of this stuff can be fudged, right? They can't hide top traders, but they can fudge the holders, they can fudge these numbers here. OGGYCOIN is a meme token inspired by the beloved animated series Oggy and the Cockroach. Bro, you are the Cockroach, bro. You are the ultimate cockroach who ran this project. All of this stuff, transactions, volume, makers, it can all be fudged, man. It's all fake. You can't rely on it, right? These guys have tools in place to be able to run any of these numbers to whatever they want. So what we're going to do, guys, is we're going to jump on chain. We're going to see how the project was structured. I'm going to tell you exactly how we did it, and I'm going to show you around, help you guys navigate to see how this guy did this and pulled off hundreds of thousands of dollars in less than 6 hours. So follow me, guys. Come on. Let's take a dive over into SolScan, see what this clown did. Alright guys, we've arrived. So the market cap is pretty much crap all. It ran up to 8 million market cap, pretty decent in such a short amount of time. But so here we are. First thing we're going to do is we want to go find the mint, right? Find out where he minted the token, which is here. 1 billion tokens, all good. Now in this place here, what we want to do is we want to see the structure. When he created this token, how was it laid out, right? So here we can see he's pulled out from his centralized exchange 50 sol, so 50 solana, and then he minted his tokens, right? Forget all this stuff. And then right up here is where he created his liquidity pool. So he paired together 50 solana, so you can tell that this was the purpose of this account, just to pull out just enough solana to create his liquidity pool, mint the tokens and create the liquidity pool, right? Now he put the whole 100% in, the whole 100% of the supply token in the liquidity pool and paired it with 50 solana, minted, he got his LP tokens created, right, which represents how much of the liquidity pool he owns, and then he burns the whole entire supply. This is all great stuff, but we've got the challenge of trying to figure out, okay, cool, but he owns nothing in this token, right? He owns 0% supply of this token. How are we able to chase down what this guy has bought up when this token was launched, right? That's a good question, and there's a couple of ways to do it. I'm going to show you one. So what we always, when we do research into projects, we always want to check out what happened at the start, okay? Because the dev, this Cockroach, he is in here, Now we can't, if we want to go and try and find him, like let's just say we open up SolScan to try and find him, actually buy into the project right at the very beginning. Solana only records the first 100 pages, right? Which is an issue for us because there's thousands upon thousands of transactions. Look at this guy burning up all these tokens. The cheek of this fella, right? So they only record the first 100 pages of transactions, right? So if we scroll all the way back, we only get 6 hours ago. That's no good for us, right? We want to see beyond that. Look at this, all these transfers. So the question is, how are we able to get back to the start? Let me show you a trick. Alright, so many of us know about Photon. This is a popular platform for trading meme coins. You want to, it had some pretty cool features, but you want to use the right one. So this is a link here. I'll also add it in the description below. Make sure that you do not use the wrong one, because you have to connect your wallet in order to use the platform, and you do not want to connect your wallet to the wrong platform. Okay guys, so what we'll do is let's go over, grab our contract address, bring that bad boy back over here, and here we have our token OGGYCOIN. And now what we're able to do is we're able to sort transactions from first to last and last to first, right? So in Dex Screener you can only see the last transactions, and you've got to scroll down to go back through history. Annoying as hell, right? Whereas this, you're able to sort right from the first transaction, which is very, very useful if you want to know what's going on, right? So just for all the newbies here, I want to take some time to draw out what's going on and what we're looking for. Okay guys, so this guy, he had his money in a centralized exchange. He pulled out 50 Solana. Okay, now the purpose of this Solana was to mint 1 billion tokens. Okay, so 1 billion tokens, that was the purpose. And then to also put that whole entire supply into a liquidity pool, right? So 50 Solana, and he paired it with the 1 billion tokens, right? That was the goal here. Then now that this is available, it's our pie, right guys? This is our pie that's available. Most devs, they'll start breaking up this pie over here in this wallet here, and they'll start breaking it up into slices. They'll give a slice for themselves and then give everyone else whatever's left. But what this guy's doing is something different. He's got his let's just say his project wallet over here, and he's gone and he's set up all these different wallets ready to go and buy up the supply. Now why does he do it this way? Why doesn't he just do it from within here? Well, there's many reasons, but one of them is it's a lot easier for us to see what's going on here. So instead, he allows this to be created into a so it's tradable on the, and it's listed, and then he'll go and he'll buy up his own supply, and it's a lot harder for us to see it. Okay, so he's got a lot of Solana in this project wallet, and he'll divvy it up into all of these wallets. Okay, and then once this is available, he'll just go and snipe up the whole entire supply. That's the name of the game. So now what we're going to do is we're going to jump back over to Photon, and we're going to see what this guy's got up to. Okay. All right, so we click on that bad boy. There we go. We've got this guy creating his liquidity pool, 1 billion tokens, 50 Solana. Our boy DCE. This is the Cockroach right here. Right now, what happens straight away is as soon as that liquidity pool's up and running, these are all the scabs. I call them the scabs, right? These guys are the snipers. They have no clue about the project. They have no idea what it is. They can just see it listed, and they just want to throw in some money into it, right? So this guy here, he chucked in 18 bucks and got 2 million tokens of this OGGYCOIN, right? Which is like, if this was to run to what it ran to 8 mil market cap, this guy would be like, he would have made some pretty serious gains on 18 bucks. Okay, but what the dev's doing is He's allowing all these guys to sniff around to try and find a piece of meat, and then they can't find anything, and then they leave, right? So all these guys here, they're buying up 17 cents. Someone chucks in 177 bucks twice, right? Gets 20 mil, another 19 mil, so 2 Solana here, right? I wonder if this guy was a sniper or if he was a part of that, if he was that dev. I would probably say it's hard to say because he bought up both of them in the same second. but you can see that these guys, they bail out of it. This guy's added another 71,000 tokens, right? But then all of a sudden, what happens here? Boom, 1.1k, 1.2k, 1.1k, $1,000. You know, see? So you can see all these transactions. His first transaction for $1,000, he got 100. So he got 10% of the entire supply, just off that $1,000. So 6.25 sol, 7 sol, 6. See all this? This is our dev. This is the Cockroach. He's buying up the entire supply, right? All the way through here, and you can look at the time, right? It's all in the same second, which means that he would have bundled this together into the same transaction. And why he would do that is because he doesn't want to allow the bots to come in and front run him. And how he does that is by bundling his transactions. Okay, guys, look at this clown, buys up the whole entire thing, right? And then if you go and have a look at him buy up the supply, what he'll do is, now that these wallets here have their entire supply, what they'll do is they'll distribute to all their rats. We call them the rat wallets. Okay, so these wallets that receive tokens, they never bought, but they have the option to sell, right? And we're talking thousands of wallets, guys. Thousands of wallets that this guy can distribute all this token supply to. So when you come back over to our good old deck screener and you click on top traders, you see all these are the rats. They didn't buy, but they sold. And if you go to the top 100, not one of them bought, which means that this guy had the whole entire supply, right? Minus a small percentage that was available to you know, be in the liquidity pool. What a dude. So I just want to say, guys, if you guys are tired of being screwed over in these markets time and time again by the clowns like this guy who's like promised the world and then hello, he just rugged you. Everywhere you go, you get rugged, right? If you're tired of having that, guys, we've put together a Discord community. It is a free community filled with honest people. And my goal is to build a community filled with people just like us that represent those same values that we hold, where we help each other out. There's devs in there, there is scouts that know their way on chain in there, so you can go there and ask for help, you can go there and learn. Most importantly, I've put together a course, guys. It is way better than all the crap out there, and they charge heaps of money. Guys, I've given it away for free, so you can go in there, you can go through the entire course, learn how to not get screwed over and actually get an edge in this market. Okay, guys, so if you want to come and join our Discord community, feel free to click the link in the description and come hang out with us and all the guys that are in there, and we'll go from there. Alright, guys, so let's jump straight back into this. Yeah, Father, this guy's been busy, man. Busy. So what we want to do is we can click on one of these links, right? Which one should we go for? Let's go for the biggest one. Scroll back up. This one right here, 103 mil. So you bought up 10% right here. We go and we click on this link here. It opens us up to SolScan. Now what we can do is we can start tracing this trail of tokens in Solana in order to get back to where he had all of his supply. Right, so here's all his swaps, all within one transaction. Yeah, he knows what he's doing. we can go back and click on his wallet that held of this. Remember, so what we're doing is we're starting here and we're tracing our way back, okay? And that's where you can find out where he's at. Start tracing this guy down. Alright, so go back to transfers, see where this guy's at. See, so he went and bought up a massive amount of supply, and then these are all the rats that he's distributing a small portion of funds to. Pretty much 1 million tokens to each one of these wallets, right? But we go back to the start and we can start tracing it back. Okay, now here's another trick that these guys use. You see this 0.5 Solana, so half Solana, but a sneaky fella, you pretty much look into the transaction, right? And look, you see this? See all this stuff happening within this transaction? Wrap Sol 0. Transferred from this wallet to this wallet, 25 Solana. So he's got $4,500 just in this one wallet, right? See? Sneaky fella, bro. We got ya. So click on this wallet here and we want to trace him back. Right, so he's all this. Do you see all this? You see all these 25s? 25, 25, 25, 25, 25. I'll show you what this is. So the smaller amount was all of these wallets. Now all these 25s are all the bigger wallets that you know, are holding more Solana, and he's just breaking it up as it goes down to another level to distribute to more rat wallets. Okay, so now what we're doing is we're tracing it all the way back, and guess what? Boom, here you go. 620 Solana is how much he started out with, and then he distributed it to all of these mains or these level 1 wallets, and each one of those wallets would have distributed to, like, I don't know how many, 100, maybe more under each wallet. But now we've traced it all the way back. Where did he get that 620 Solana from? Well, he got it from this wallet here. So this is, you could say that this is his master wallet, or he's just or it could be another project wallet. We don't know. Okay, guys, but you can tell this guy's a heavy hitter because, like, look how much money's moving around just from one project. What a douchebag. So guys, before we wrap this video up, there's one more thing that I want to touch on, which I feel is really important for us to understand. So typically what happens in a lot of these projects here, what they'll do is they'll start the project, they will they'll launch it, right, and then they'll rug it, right? So they've made all their money, they've bought in here, they've sold all the way up here, they've made heaps of money, and then what they'll do is they won't sell out their entire supply. They'll either hold some supply. Once this thing levels out, this is like a dead project. They'll either hold some, right, or they could even buy some again, right? And then there's a possibility, I'm not saying it happens all the time, what I'm saying is it does happen sometimes, where the dev will then be in this position and he'll put on a different hat. He'll take off the dev hat and he'll put on another hat, and guess what that hat is? The CTO hat. And he'll say, hey guys, if yous were screwed over like me, come join our community, let's do a community takeover. And then up she goes again. And guess what? Who's the one that's running the community takeover? It's this guy, the Cockroach. So let's go take a look at this, okay? Now you got to hear me real clear. I'm not saying that it always happens. What I'm saying is it happens sometimes. So, like, if you go back to the start of when I started recording this video, how much of the supply did he own? He owned 675 million tokens, right? sorry, yeah, 675 million tokens is what he owned. Now it's gone down to 200 million. It could be that he burnt it. It could be that he sold it. It could be that he has moved it. I'm not too sure, okay, because I haven't done the research. But why hold all of these tokens, right, on a project where a lot of people have been burned, right? There's a lot of people that have lost their money, and they're all holding up here, right? So they'll be like, if there's a community takeover, they'll jump into the community and they'll be like, yeah, let's try and run this thing back up again, not knowing that our Mr. Cockroach here, look at him, he's holding 200 million right here. And like I said, it was more before, but maybe that's what this was. That's what this is. Maybe he sold off a few hundred million here. I'm not too sure, okay? But you got to be aware of that, and the only way that you can really know, right, if these guys are doing a community takeover, you want them to be clean, man. You want the dev to be clean and out of there. And the only way you'll really know is by having these skills that I'm teaching you guys now. All right, guys? So this is our video, our breakdown of this project, guys. Once again, if you guys like our stuff, you feel like you're learning something, feel free to subscribe to our channel. I know it sounds pretty desperate, but no, we want to grow our community and we want to help people out. We want to teach them how to not jump into scam projects where you get screwed over by these guys, or at least if you do, have an edge where you can take advantage of it, because there's a lot of opportunities even within these projects, as long as you can actually buy and sell out of it, right? Okay, guys, so once again, our Discord community, if you want to go check that out, feel free to do so. I think that's about it, guys. I'll see you guys in the next video.